Jim Croce is one of those brilliant artists that was taken from us way too soon. I always wonder what kind of music he might have written had he not died in that airplane crash. And it goes without saying that his crowning achievement is Time in a Bottle. I mean, talk about an incredibly relatable song. Anyone who's over 20 is starting to notice how fast time goes by and how much you just want to grab it and stop it for like just a day. And of course, it's got that amazingly beautiful acoustic guitar part. In the recording, it's actually two guitar parts going at the same time, but I'm just going to play one of them for you. Whenever Dust in the Wind by Kansas comes on the radio, I'm always reminded of two movies. The first one is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, when they're way back in history philosophizing with Socrates, and Ted Theodore Logan says, "All we are is dust in the wind." Of course, the other movie is Old School, where Will Ferrell is singing at the old guy Blue's funeral after he had a heart attack during that freak wrestling accident with those nubile young ladies, and Will Ferrell's like, "Ha ha 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 ha, you're my boy, Blue." Anyway, this is such a brilliant classic song, one of the great Travis-picking rock songs in history. And what I've always really found interesting about that intro is the way they play with three notes: the C, the B, the D, and the C. Let me just show it to you. Hey, did you know that according to Wikipedia, Queensryche is a progressive metal band? Back in the 90s, that never really occurred to me, but as I began to learn silent lucidity for this video, I kind of realized, yeah, it's probably true. You see, one of the most common features of a progressive rock song are unusual time signatures, and silent lucidity definitely has that. In fact, it's a little bit weird. Now, I'm no music theory whiz, but to the best I can figure out, it goes back and forth between 7/8 and 4/4. But then as soon as you think you've got the pattern figured out, it suddenly stops going back to 7/8. And then as soon as you think you're not going to see 7/8 again, it returns. Anyway, if there are any music theory whizzes out there, please let me know in the comments what you think is going on. Let me just play it for you. I discovered a Led Zeppelin song that everyone online is playing wrong. The song is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, and I am not one to say that you have to play it exactly like the original recording just to be correct. When I do a video where I say you're playing it wrong and I show you the right way, the video blows up, so here goes. When I decided to make this video, I did what I always do. I listened to the song and I watched some players online play it, but I was startled as I scrolled down and video after video, none of them were doing the very beginning the way that Jimmy Page does. This is how they were all doing it, which sounds perfectly good. But it's missing something. Jimmy Page is playing this little Spanishy flitty-flee thing right at the very beginning. Fire and Rain by James Taylor is one of those songs that gets you right here when you hear it. You listen to those lyrics and you know they came from a pretty painful place. And of course, accompanying those vocals is James Taylor's signature brilliant acoustic guitar playing. I'm going to play you the intro right now.